Good evening from the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School. Selesky Sports presents girls high school basketball and a non-conference matchup tonight between the Superior Spartans and the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich, joined here in the Eagles Nest by former Old Abe coach and former Wisconsin Badger Dave Sparger at Sparks. Always exciting when a new season gets underway for Memorial. This is actually their second game. Had a nice win to get things started last week.
Yeah, they sure did. They had to go down to Holman and open up last Thursday. And talking with Coach Fanning, he was pleased with the outcome. He was a little disappointed in how they shot the ball that night. But to make up for that, they only had 9 turnovers, and that is outstanding for the first game of the season. So that's something that they need to maintain tonight against this tough Superior team.
And in that 58-52 win for Memorial, the Old Abe's forced Holman into 24 turnovers. So that pressure defense was a big key for the Old Abe's in that one. Superior, this will be the first game of the season for the Spartans. They were scheduled to play Rice Lake last Thursday. Of course, the Rice Lake Athletic Department had to deal with playing in the state football finals, so they chose to reschedule that one. Superior coming off an excellent season. Last year, Spartans finished 21-3. They were a Division I regional runner-up. They did have some key players graduate, but they do bring back the Michigan Tech recruit, Chloe Zenkowski, 6'1" senior. For Memorial, some familiar names. Jordan Peach, she is committed to St. Kate's over in the Twin Cities. Ashlyn Schroeder comes off that very successful Memorial volleyball team. Rhea Shaw, Lydia Palmier, Raina Welsh round out the Old Abe's starting lineup. Spartans have a first-year head coach. Mackenzie Meneguzzo takes over for Dave Contney. Meantime, Brandon Fanning. I guess we could call Brandon a veteran coach. He's been doing this a while here.
11th season, yeah.
11 seasons here at Eau Claire Memorial. I can remember Brandon when he used to play basketball over at Eau Claire Regis, but he's done a nice job with this Old Abe's program. Great crowd filling in here at the Eagles Nest. Glad you could join us on Selesky Sports. Right now, our national anthem.
Junior guard, number 2, Annabelle Manning. 5'6", junior guard, number 5, Tara Stratton. 6'1", soft senior guard, number 13, Chloe Zenkowski. 5'10", senior guard, number 23, Eva Peterson. And at forward, 5'8", senior, number 34, Kira Corbett. And now the starting lineups for your Eau Claire Memorial Old A's. 5'9" senior guard, number 3, Jordan Peach. Junior guard, number 5'10", number 10, Ashlyn Schroeder. 5'11", instructed and coached by Mackenzie Meneguzzi. Tonight's officials are Greg Christensen, Kate Martin, and Zach Ganshaw. Athletic trainers for tonight's game are provided courtesy of Mayo.
Superior Spartans will be in the road jerseys, the Columbia blue with the white numerals and white and red trim. The Old Abes in the home whites with the purple numerals and purple trim. 18 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go here from the Eagles' Nest. Memorial 1-0 overall. Spartans, their first game. We'll see if that game experience matters as we get underway tonight. And the Old Abes control the tap into the front court. This is Paul Meir. Shaw driving into the lane. Now Schroeder. Off the hands of Paul Meir. They scramble for it. Paul Meir gets it to Shaw. Schroeder and back to Paul Meir up top. Spartans dropping back into a man-to-man defense. Schroeder in the corner. They find Welsh inside. Layup good.
Great entry pass right there by Ashlyn Schroeder. Caught the ball in the corner. Good post up by Welsh. Bounces that right and drop steps, lays it in. Good start for the Old Abes.
2-0 in the early going. Zedkowski, far side. Mannion puts up the shot and scores.
Good backdoor cut right there. Lost the defender.
Quickly down court. Pede gets it blocked, but a foul is going to go on number 5, Tara Stratton. So it'll send Jordan Pede to the line.
Yeah, Pede did a really nice job running the floor right there. Ran right down the middle, saw a gap. Good entry pass, and she draws the foul.
Pede had a really nice game down in Holman last Thursday in that win. 17 points on 8 of 13 shooting from the floor.
Yeah, and I think 15 of those 17 actually came in the second half when they really needed her. Big thing tonight for the Old Abes is to make sure Raina Welsh stays out of foul trouble. She ran in a little bit of that last Thursday, didn't get a whole lot of minutes.
So Jordan Pede on the board for the Old Abes, who lead it 4-2. Zedkowski clears on the far side. Knocked away in a steal by the Abes. Here's Paul Meir. Off the glass, no. Rebound Welsh. For the rebound bucket.
And
4
that's why it's
points for
important.
Raina Welsh.
Yeah, that's important. That's why she's got to stay on the floor. She's big, strong inside to get those boards.
Ashlyn Schroeder picks up the foul. That'll be a matchup to watch. Zedkowski, she's off to play Division II college basketball next year. Schroeder, a junior, good athlete who we saw on the volleyball court for the Old Abes.
Yeah, she does a lot. She can guard the point. She can guard a post. She really is the one that's going to guard the other team's best player.
Here's Peterson. In the corner they go to Corbett. Corbett gets to the hoop. Couldn't get a great shot off. Put it off the bottom of the backboard. And now the Abes a chance to extend this 4-point lead. Schroeder into the lane. Layup good.
Good drive. So important for her to be aggressive on the offensive end. You got to put Chloe Zedkowski to work on that. Make her work at both ends of the floor.
Abes out to an 8-2 lead. Stratton losing the handle, gets it back to Zedkowski. Abes doing a good job collapsing on defense, getting in those passing lanes. Zedkowski, nice pivot move, no good. Welsh gets the rebound. Quickly into the front court, here's Paul Meir. Lost the handle, but it goes off the hands of Annabelle Mannion of Superior. We got a couple subs in. Ava Mariotto for Superior. And Cora Graham for Eau Claire Memorial. It'll be Abe's basketball under their own bucket. Graham to throw it in.
Nice
Bounce
offensive
pass
play.
inside, Jordan Pede.
Great baseline out of bounds play right there for the Old Abes.
Abe's up 10-2. Good start for Memorial.
Boy, it just makes such a difference that you've got a game under your belt. You know, you'll learn so much that first game, and you can watch film and get so much better. You know, in Superior, this is their first game of the season, so Old Abe's taking advantage of it so far.
It's a non-shooting foul. It goes on number 2, Lydia Paul Meir. Spartans to throw it in. We get it to Stratton, who rattles one around and down.
Old Abe's got caught on a switch right there. Left her wide open for that little jumper.
Memorial with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Here's Palmier. Open up top. She'll launch from distance. Back rim, no. Rebound Zenkowski. Quickly down court. Peterson gets the shot away. Pinballs around down low. Welsh with the rebound ahead to Shaw. Shaw to the hoop. She'll draw the foul.
Shaw aggressive, taking it to the rack. Draws the foul. You see the Old Abes are willing to run tonight. They want to get up and down.
Yeah, we've seen the Abes pushing tempo and a couple strong takes to the hoop. So Rhea Shaw will go to the line, the sophomore. She had 10 points in that win at Holman.
Yeah, Coach Fanning's not afraid to use the bench, so he likes to get up and down and run, and he'll substitute a lot to try to keep people fresh.
Ashlyn Schroeder is back in. Meredith Adams saying her first court time. Adams had a nice game down in Holman. 5 points off the bench along with 8 rebounds. Knocked out of bounds last touch by the Old Abes.
Yeah, that was a great game for her. As much as Raina Welsh was in foul trouble, she came in and really filled that rebounding void.
Mannion to bring it up for Superior. Gets the pick from Zenkowski. Almost taken away,
And stepped
and
out
it's
of
a
bounds.
turnover, yeah.
Tough defense right there by Jordan Peed.
Mannion was able to win that little wrestling match for the ball, but in doing so, she stepped out of bounds. Possession Abes, they lead by 6. Shaw on the drive, gets to the
Tough,
glass,
tough
scores with
lefty.
the left hand. Nicely done. It's going to be a shooting foul to send Tara Stratton to the line.
Yeah, that'll be on Cora Graham. That'll be her first.
Holy foul number 21 for Grant. First personal. 13 foul.
So 3 fouls this half on the Old Abes. Stratton, one of the players that saw quite a bit of court time last year, along with Mannion. Zenkowski is a returning starter. Peterson played quite a bit. (12-5) Old Abes. Graham the kick out. Peed for 3. It rims out. Offensive rebound. Graham in some trouble. Or check that. Adams clears it to Shaw. She's boxed it in the corner. Shaw on the drive with the left hand. No. Rebound. Adams.
Jump ball, tied her up
And they
on
get
that.
the tie up. So alternate possession. The arrow pointing the way of the Spartans. Lydia Palmier is back in for Memorial.
Like Raya Shaw's aggressiveness going to the hole. Doing a nice job taking down the perimeter. She's got a good step on her defender. Being aggressive.
Zenkowski brings it across. Spartans would love to get her on track. So far, she's been mainly a facilitator. It's going to be another foul on the Old Abes.
Yeah,
And
Adams
that's
is going to
go
get this
on Adams.
one, yeah. Did a good job on that high screen. They wanted to switch it out, and Adams tried to recover down low, but got there a little late.
Corner 3 on the way, no good by Mannion, but an offensive board by Peterson. Spartans can reset. Zenkowski out to Peterson. Long three-pointer is good.
That's NBA range right there for Peterson.
Eva Peterson knocks down a 3 and makes it a 4-point margin for Memorial. Palmier on the drive. Corner Schroeder. Pete up top.
Got
Going to get her on the hop step.
Yep. Superior knows they got to close out on Pete. She'll drain that three-pointer all night. So closed out quick, and she just kind of shuffled the feet as she went to the hole.
Raina Welsh will check back in for the Abes. She'll get Adams. Superior basketball trailing by 4. Pass down low. Welsh got a hand on it. Schroeder saves it.
Yeah, they're Schroeder with their athleticism again.
Palmier on the push. Palmier throws up the shot. No, Welsh the rebound. Tied up from behind, but fouled. Tara Stratton's going to get the foul. Raina Welsh will go to the line.
Yeah, a little bit of force on that first shot, but Raina Welsh there to bail her out. Good rebound. Trying to put back up. Draws the foul.
Here's the junior, Raina Welsh. 6-footer.
You know, it's always interesting that you got Superior for their first game of the year, new coaching staff, so it's hard to scout them. It's really kind of hard to know what they're going to come out and do, and that's one of Coach Fanning's strength is always having a good scouting report on a team, and, boy, you just learn as you go this game.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at some video of last year just to kind of familiarize yourself with personnel, but, yeah, you're right in terms of strategy and sets and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's all new. Peterson unable to finish there. Palmier on the push. Well, she'll back it out. Lydia Palmier
good
inside.
pick and roll.
Raina Welsh for the bucket.
What a great look right there by Palmier.
Good unselfish play by the Old Abes. Nice little give and go inside. Peterson up top. Zenkowski gets it knocked
There's
away
Schroeder
by
again.
Schroeder. Ashlyn Schroeder going the other way. Tried to put on the brakes and let the defender fly by. Mirato short on the three. Rebound Welsh. Palmier to Schroeder. Schroeder's going to take it to the hoop. Left hand, no.
The official underneath put his hand but to call the foul but never blew the whistle. Fanny's going to ask him about that right now.
Here's another three-pointer. Peterson, no. Palmier.
Good decision to pull that back.
Schroeder on the drive. They're trying to get it to Pete in the near corner for a three, but Spartans knocked that one out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been a good look. You're right. Pete just kind of anchored there in the corner waiting for that pass. Should have put up that three-pointer wide open. Tell you what, Brad, you got some tired bodies out there right now.
You know what,
They are
Sparks,
gassed.
and you know this as an old hoops guy, you know, you can run and practice, but there's just something different about being in a game.
Absolutely.
And it just takes a while to get in, you know, the coaches always talk about, you got to get in game shape.
When you always use so much more energy that first 5 minutes of the game, too. And then you kind of settle into what your playing speed is. There's that pick and roll again.
Pete to Welsh,
Denied.
no. Rebound Zenkowski, and then fouled in the backcourt by Beglinger.
Yeah, a little cheapy there from Benglinger.
So 5 fouls now on the Old Abes. Rhea Shaw is back in for Memorial. Spartans will bring it up with Zenkowski. And I think if you're the Abes and you can look at the scoring, Chloe Zenkowski has yet to score. I think you'll take that.
Oh,
nice
absolutely.
give and go right there, and Corbett with the finish.
Yeah, good set right there in the corner. Good look right there for the Spartans.
Beglinger trying to go inside to Welsh. Kick out. Palmier, three-pointer, rims out. Tracked down by Mirato. She'll fire it near side. Lampton, they swing it up top. Here's Peterson for three. Ball battered around, picked up by Jordan Pete. Pete on the push. Finds Shaw for the bucket. Another basket set up by a good assist.
Yeah, doing a nice job in transition, the Old Abes.
Shaw has 4 points. Long rebound. Comes down to Beglinger of the Apes. Beglinger to
good
the
strong
hoop.
move.
No, Welsh had the rebound, knocked out of her hands, but they'll get the foul on the Spartans.
Boy, Raina Walsh has just done a tremendous job in the paint tonight. She's got a ton of offensive boards, defensive boards. She's just kind of owned that area.
Yeah, interesting on this Memorial girls team. You got Raina Welsh. She had an older brother who played for the Memorial boys last year and has since graduated, as did Ashlyn Schroeder. So, you know,
And
those.
Rhea Shaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
Mackay
all-
Shaw
yep.
was here
Couple
starting
years,
point
yeah.
guard a couple years ago. So,
You can tell these girls have played with their older brothers.
Yep, those backyard games, those driveway games, and open gyms and all that. Yeah, it certainly helps. Zinkowski gets it knocked away. Superior, though, able to get the ball back.
Well, they got a mismatch inside if they can find Zinkowski.
Tried to feed it to Mirato. Knocked around. Here comes Palmier on the push. Wanted to get it to Shaw, instead taken away. Spartans with Peterson. Abe's get back on defense. Mirato may have gotten Ray with the walk there, but she gets the roll. So Ava Mirato, her first bucket. Keeping Superior relatively close. It's a 6-point margin. Abe's with the lead in the basketball. Welsh handoff, Shaw in the corner. 3 on the way by Graham. No, Welsh
I was just going to say.
had a good
guess
look
who?
down
Yep.
low.
Another offensive putback. Just couldn't get this one to fall.
Zinkowski wants the ball over in the corner. Now she gets it.
Schroeder went for the
Gives
steal,
it
but
up.
tell you what, if Ashley Schroeder uses her correct hand, she's got that steal. She went with her right instead of the left. If she uses that left hand, she gets that pick.
Meredith Adams back in for Memorial. Jordan Peed will check back in. I get the sense with Zinkowski early on, she's trying to get everybody else involved. But something tells me the time will come where she just decides, all right, now I got to start.
Yeah,
I got to start attacking.
you're right. I think there's a point where she's going to realize that she better do a little bit more to really help the team out, be more aggressive on offense.
Bounce pass down low. It's intercepted by the Spartans. Corbett with the steal. Peterson looking for that pick. They find
There's your backdoor
Zinkowski, but she can't finish.
Good backdoor
Rebound,
cut, though.
Jordan Peed. Well, hesitation dribble. Peed trying to get the shot away. It was knocked away. Spartans have tightened up on defense. Peterson passes on the 3. Strong take to the hoop for 2.
Real strong. You see how she cradled it? Kind of tucked it in so it wouldn't get knocked away and got the shot up. That was a tough move right there.
Peterson has 5 points for the Spartans, who are within 4. Schroeder out to Peed. Peed on the drive. For the NBA or WNBA, you might get the
WNBA,
continuation.
yeah, she
but,
wanted to. And
no
one.
such luck here.
Yeah.
Kiana Starstead checks in for Superior. Ashlyn Schroeder to throw it in for the Abes. Team's now even in total fouls, 5 apiece. Peed on the blocks to Schroeder, 3-pointer. Got it! Ashlyn Schroeder buries the 3.
Clutch 3 right there, and Fanning uses a timeout as soon as it goes through.
5 points now for Schroeder. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds as well on Zaleski Sports.
No interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors. Asher Lasting Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
Our pregame show tonight was brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no-obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That is goasher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today, 888-GO-ASHER. Mirato with the shot from outside, no good. On the battle for the rebound, we're going to get a foul on Chloe Zinkowski of the Spartans, and a good box out there by Ashlyn Schroeder.
Yeah, the Old Abes as a team defensively are really doing a nice job of keeping Zinkowski out of the middle there, making her really have to work. Every time she puts that ball on the floor, they're going over and sealing gaps and making her give it up.
Aurora Woodford, number 12, is checked in for the Abes. Here's Shaw going to the glass with the left hand. It won't fall.
Jump ball.
And then Shaw gets the tie-up. So good hustle by Raya Shaw. Schroeder to throw it in. Finds Shaw. Baseline drive. They're going to get the foul on the floor. And it's going to be a shooting foul to send Raya Shaw to the line.
Yeah, that's the 7th team now, so that'll give her the bonus. With about 7 minutes left here in the half.
Now's your chance to join the team at Blue Northern, hiring for drivers in Eau Claire and Sparta. Apply online today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com. Raina Welsh back in for the Abes. So everybody who's in uniform tonight has already seen time, and we've still got 6:54 to go in the first half.
How's that for touch, Brado?
That's a fantastic touch.
Soft, and it just dies on the rim.
Just sitting there.
And now, I was going to say, who's going to go up there and get it?
It worked. And Shaw, she
Shaw went up and grabbed the net,
just enough to
wiggle
shake
it
the
down.
basket. I have not seen that in a game. I've seen that at the gym sometimes every once in a while, but all right. Well, we've seen a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I guess we know the hoop is level too, don't we? Maybe see it right there.
So 21-14 is your score. Zinkowski picks up the dribble. Leaves it for Peterson.
Good
Ava
drive right
Peterson,
there.
nicely done.
Yeah, good drive, left hand off the glass.
Peterson has 7 points.
Yeah, she's been able to take advantage of the other team defense against Zinkowski.
Good defense there by Mannion. Now quickly ahead to Peterson. Give her 2 more. Single-handedly keeping Superior in this one. She's got 9 of the Spartans' 18 points. Shaw gives it up to Schroeder. Knocked away, recovered. The shot no good by Woodford. Had a good look at it. Well, Peterson in the front court. Spartans can tie it with the 3. Zinkowski off the glass and good.
Yeah, that's her best move of the night right there. Finally get rid of Schroeder and go in there, bank one off the glass. A good move for her. It's just a 1-point game.
It's a 6-0 run for the Spartans. Schroeder in the corner. They get it inside to Welsh. It's off her, out of bounds.
A little crowded inside there. Probably better just to swing that around and see if we can find Welsh on the other side. A little crowded down inside.
I think one of the things Brandon Fan is going to want to talk to his team about, obviously he wants them to attack, but I think when that defense collapses on the player driving the paint, there are some kickouts and there's some, you can rotate the ball and you should be able to get some looks from the perimeter.
Yeah, those kids in the perimeter are going to make sure they free themselves and make available that pass.
Peterson, Zinkowski, she'll launch from distance and hits.
Guess who's heating up?
Yep. What do we say, Sparks?
Yeah, there'd be a
the
time.
kind of player that at some point is just going to say, all right, I've tried to get everybody else involved. We've hung around. All right, now I can start taking over.
However, she just picked up her 2nd foul on.
Well, and that puts Coach Mackenzie Meneguzzo in a tough spot because Zinkowski makes so many things happen for the Spartans.
Yeah, she's going to go and have her sit for a little bit here.
She'll take her out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, though, if she comes back in for the last couple of minutes of the half.
Yeah, I thought maybe you leave her in, maybe you switch to a zone or something like that, kind of protect her in there.
Pede there to convert 1 out of the 2 free throws. Superior up now just 1. I think they got a foul call on that side.
Ames had led right from the start. It was tied at 2-2, and then Memorial went off on a 8-0 run to go up by 10-2, and they had a decent lead through most of this first half, and It's just been in the last few minutes where Superior has turned things up on defense. They forced some turnovers and have been efficient on offense. Here's Stratton up top. Mannion inside. Corbett. Stratton will launch. That's no good. Welsh rebound. Abes have numbers if they hurry. Here's Shaw to the front court.
Beglinger down on that side. Really good defense. Oh, looking for that inside lob to Welsh. Just missed her.
Jordan Peed gets to the
great
glass,
move.
can't finish, but she gets the rebound. Graham to Shaw. Far side. Beglinger for
In and
three.
out.
No offensive rebound by Shaw. Abes will reset. Driving to the hoop. No good is Graham.
And she'll draw
Gets the
one.
rebound and gets fouled.
For Graham, being aggressive, what's the difference when you've got Zinkowski sitting on the bench? Got that 6'1" gal out of the middle. Old Abe's noticed that. Now they're just gone to the hoop.
Good observation there, Sparks. Yeah, they recognize that, and they're going strong. So at the line, Cora Graham knocks in the first one. We're back to even. Cora Graham, a 5'9" sophomore. Welsh, offensive rebound. Now Shaw will back it out.
All they got to do is swing it, and there comes Walsh across.
Graham on the drive out to Welsh, penetrates, Peed.
Little stop and pop.
Gets into the lane,
just missed.
gets her own rebound, tied up from behind by Stratton.
Be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Old Abes.
Arrow pointing the way of Memorial. Got 3:45 to go in the first half.
I like that look, though, from Jordan Peet. She drove to the paint instead of trying to take it through traffic. Little stop and pop. She had a look.
Tried to get it to Pete on the inbounds pass, knocked away, and Peterson has it for the Spartans. Peterson at the point, throws it away.
Good help by Shaw right there. Kind of sealed the gap, forced that bad throw, bad pass out of bounds. Goes back to the Old Abes.
Mannion was there, but then she started cutting right as Peterson was delivering the pass. So now the Abes a chance to retake the lead. Welsh, free throw line jumper is good.
Pretty shot from the elbow. She's having an outstanding first half. That's 10
Rayna
now.
Welsh into double figures with 10. Mannion will launch from distance. It's no good. Shaw will let it go out of bounds. Abe's basketball with 3:03 left. Ashlyn Schroeder back in. Olympic Flame Restaurant in Eau Claire since 1980. Uncle Lampros brought homemade family recipes from Greece, and the tradition continues today at Olympic Flame Restaurant. Eau Claire's best kept secret is Olympic Flame Greek Restaurant on London Road. Chloe Zinkowski back into the game for Superior. She's got the 2 fouls.
See if the Old Abes can get the ball over to Schroeder and Schroeder be aggressive.
Entry pass knocked away. Mannion back the other way through traffic. No, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Schroeder.
Good move right there from Mannion.
Yeah, really
Behind the
nice
back,
move.
took it to the
A
middle.
bit of a step through there.
Yep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Mannion to throw it in. Zinkowski in the corner. Here's Mannion for 3.
Nice set play out of bounds right there. Screen it for the inbounds pass. She sets up in the corner, drains the 3.
Annabelle Mannion with 5 points. Schroeder in traffic, gets it knocked away. Steal by Mannion. Spartans looking to extend a 1-point lead. Zinkowski on the right wing. Well, hesitation move, the kick out, corner 3. Mannion, that time no good. Knocked out of bounds off a Superior last. Ava Mayrato back in for the Spartans. Marquardt Motors, your local Buick and GMC dealer, has the area's largest pre-owned and new vehicle inventory with new arrivals daily. View the inventory at marquardtmotors.com or stop in to talk to a friendly, salaried sales consultant. Abe's down by 1. Mariah Shaw up top. Here's Cora Graham. Crossover dribble. Now the kick out to Shaw. Jordan Peed up top. Peed on the drive. Goes glass. No. Rebound. Stratton.
Pete's had some good looks. Just can't get him to fall so far.
Stratton kicks it out to Peterson. Thought about that step back. Instead gets it right back from Zenkowski. Welsh to Shaw through traffic.
Who are they going to give it to? This should be a big call here. Did they give it to Zenkowski?
Yeah, it's Chloe Zenkowski.
Yeah,
so the Spartans
got her on the reach in.
rolled the dice and put Zenkowski back in the game with 2 fouls. She picked up the 3rd right there.
And I think the old Aves drew a lucky break right there. She just kind of nonchalantly reached. I didn't think she really went for it. Thought it was going to be on the block instead, but the old Aves, that's a big one.
Mariah Shaw now with 5 points. Looking to make it 6 right here.
Good aggressive move, though, by Shaw, taking it right at her. See if she could draw it, and she did.
2 for 2 at the line for Shaw. Abe's up 27-26. Abe's now putting on a trap.
Little run and jump here on the half court. There's your travel. Fanning did a lot of that last year. The old Aves would pop that on teams for about half to half and get tons of steals. And this year he's been a little bit more selective on when he wants to do that run and jump defensively. And great time for that one. Off the free throws, brings it in on that half court set, especially when you got Zenkowski out. Throws that run and jump on him, creates the turnover.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. I think when you got Zenkowski out there, you're probably not going to use that as much. Jordan Peed to the hoop again, no good. Welsh rebound, no. Welsh again, no.
Again, 3 looks in the paint.
Boy, that shot chart's going to show a lot of opportunities in the paint for the Aves, and percentage, though, has definitely shrunk.
Actually, I think Fanning's or the old Aves here. I think Coach Fanning put on the 1-3-1. He might be zoning this. See if he stays with it. So tough when Schroeder's on top.
Yeah,
he's got the 1-3-1 set in here. Step back.
Spartans will launch. They had time on the clock. Rebound Welsh. Here comes Shaw. Peed will launch from distance. No good. Schroeder battling for the rebound. Marato comes out of there with it. Ahead to Mannion. Under 10 seconds to go. They looped it inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Welsh. 5.3 left in this first half. Starstead gets it knocked away. Say last touch by the Aves, 1.5 seconds left.
Got to find Peterson here. You got to make sure she doesn't get the basketball. She's got a long, long range.
Peterson and Mannion are your 3-point shooters on the floor now. They're going to try to get it to Peterson.
I don't think she got that off.
Didn't get it out. Didn't get it off in time.
He was going to count it though. He didn't wave it off.
Boy,
I thought it was definitely after.
Thought it was after the buzzer, but
maybe one of the other guys would have waved it off. Yeah.
So your first half has wrapped up with the Aves leading the Spartans 27-26. Good basketball game so far, Sparks.
Oh, yeah, we kind of anticipated that coming in, didn't we? We know both programs had outstanding teams last year, both returning enough players that we knew they'd be productive, and it has been a great game so far.
We'll take this opportunity to tell you that the Rural Virtual Academy is an online tuition-free public school serving students pre-K through high school right here in Wisconsin. The RVA strives to offer families the tools and resources needed to provide a strong academic foundation for each child with the flexibility to learn on their own schedule and at their own pace, even host hundreds of free events around the state to foster friendships among the students. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org. We're at the half here. Eau Claire Memorial 27, Superior 26. Dave Sparger and I will step aside for just a bit. But keep it right here on Zaleski Sports for some halftime entertainment. We'll be back in about 8.5 minutes in the Eagles Nest in Eau Claire.
The best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Oh, but now that you remind me,
He got hired, and he had his staff all set. He had a girl from the university that was going to help.
At Marquardt Motors, we want our customers to experience the highest possible level of satisfaction. That's why we offer the largest selection of new and used vehicles at the lowest possible price. It's why we offer Saturday service, and we have our own body shop on site. I'm Dave Marquardt. I invite you to come experience the personal service we worked for 50 years to achieve and will continue to improve on for many years to come.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
Just when it seems life is smooth sailing, life happens. When it does, let Potter Agency help make all your insurance arrangements a breeze. Potter Agency is a local agency and will work to save you money. We have the best selection of insurance company products, and our dedicated agents will tailor your coverage to your needs. Give us a call or check out our website. When life is a little choppy, let Potter Agency help guide you to smoother waters.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School, getting set to start half number 2, girls basketball non-conference action. Superior and Eau Claire Memorial, the Old Abes, leading the Spartans 27-26. Bob Radovich, Dave Sparger back with you. Spargs leading scorers in this one. For Superior, Ava Peterson has 9. Chloe Zinkowski, Annabelle Mannion, 5 apiece. Raina Welsh leading all scorers. She has 10 for the Old Abes. Raya Shaw has 6. Ashlyn Schroeder, Jordan Peed, 5 apiece. Spartans will start with the basketball and that 1-point deficit. Chloe Zinkowski, she's got the basketball now. She also has 3 personal fouls, so she's going to have to be careful. Here's Corbett with this shot. Schroeder the rebound. Quickly in the front court comes Palmier. Well, she'll back it out. Schroeder will hand to Palmier, and the Aves will run the offense. Palmier going to get that high pick from Welsh. Palmier takes it to the hoop for 2.
Good read right there by Palmier. You can see they dropped off on Welsh. She took it right to the rack. Gets the quick 2.
Zinkowski spins, finds Mannion in the corner. Now Zinkowski operating against Schroeder, who's done a good job against the D2 recruit, Chloe Zinkowski.
Yeah, she really has. I'm surprised Superior hasn't done more of the ball screen to try to make them switch, so she switches off.
Peterson had a decent look, couldn't finish. Abe's by 3. Peed, corner, Schroeder, 3. On line, but just a bit off. Welsh, the rebound. Peed has it. Tough shot off glass, it won't drop. Knocked out of bounds, they say last touch by Welsh. Wow, Jordan Peed has had a lot of good looks. And she'll check out now and gets a couple words of encouragement from head coach Brandon Fanning.
Yeah, I'd say Jordan Peed's kind of that X factor, right, the second half. If she can do what she did down at Holman, where she just erupted in the second half and you had 15, if she can do that again tonight, just kind of get hot late, maybe she can pull this team through.
Zinkowski, floater, will get the roll. Schroeder, another rebound.
Well, there's that ball screen there to create some space for her.
Schroeder's going to take it all the way. Layup, no. Welsh, rebound, no. Knocked around, picked up by the Spartans and Mannion.
Boy, the misses in the paint tonight have just been too many.
Mannion had a clear lane to the bucket. And one of the Abes stepped in but committed the foul.
Yeah, that'll go on Graham right there.
I'd have to put that in the category of good foul because otherwise Mannion had a pretty clear lane to the hoop.
Well, Brad, you talked about the first half and how many looks we had in the paint and just couldn't finish. And the second half's kind of started the same way.
Mannion now with 6 points. Aves with the ball and a 2-point lead. Palmier clears it to Graham. Jordan Peed trying for the step through.
Yeah, good
Shaw
defense.
Into the corner. 3-pointer on the way by Graham. No. Peed loses it out of bounds. A heck of a nice play by Chloe Zinkowski there to knock the ball off of Peed, not out of bounds.
Yeah, and not draw that foul. That's one of those where you get a little nervous that she'll pick up a cheapie in the corner there.
Mirato picks up the basketball. Now Mannion. Zinkowski clears it to Mannion. She's fouled on the drive.
Got Graham again there, so she'll probably end up coming out. But Graham with the good help, but then brought her hands down, though, and drew the contact.
Play It Again Sports in Eau Claire is your go-to for buying, selling, and trading your new and secondhand sports equipment and apparel. Sharing our love for sports and your bank account. That's Play It Again Sports, East Hamilton Avenue, Eau Claire. Raina Welsh back in for the Abes.
That is Graham's third foul on the night.
2-2 at the line, and we are back to even.
Yeah, Beglinger is going to come in and get her now.
Again, it was Brandon Fanning going deep into his bench in that first half. All 5 reserves who are suited up saw court time. And that trend is continuing here in the second.
Yeah, and significant time, no doubt about it.
Ashlyn Schroeder with the left hand, no. Ball knocked around, picked up. Here comes Zenkowski. Mirato back to Zenkowski. Thought about the 3, instead clears to Stratton. Zenkowski on the drive, contact, count it, and the foul.
She got a step that time on Schroeder, was able to go baseline. Old Abe's sliding over, tried to give some help, but bodied her up after she shot it.
Chloe Zenkowski up to 7 points now, looking to make it 8 here with the traditional 3-point play. The foul goes on Lydia Palmier, and that's her 3rd. Abe's with the ball and down 2. They led by 1 at the break. Palmier, a little hesitation dribble. Kick out to Peed. Peed gets the roll that time.
There you go. That might get her going. Nice drive again. In the paint, little pull up. Gets that one to fall.
Mannion on the drive. Gets to the glass and scores. Back and forth we go here at the Eagles' Nest. Thought we'd have a good one between 2 teams that combined for a lot of wins last year. 21 for Superior, 19 for Memorial. Welsh hits the deck. Quickly back the other way come the Spartans. Maybe one pass too many for Zenkowski. Clears to Peterson. Mirato thought about the 3. Now they'll launch from distance. And Stratton will bank it in.
The bank was open for that one.
36-31 is your score. Brandon Fanning will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here and tell you that you can keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. HS Fence has served Wisconsin's commercial and residential fencing needs for the last 18 years. HS Fence, specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. You can get Culligan water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you will receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect. When you need it most, visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Spargs, the Spartans got down early, and they look like a team playing its first game of the year, but they've kind of caught their stride, and now they lead by 6 points. They're on a 10-4 run to open up this second half.
Yeah, they've been able to go 36-31 right now to 5, but there's Welsh with the answer. Nice look inside.
Good job by Welsh. She was looking to dish the ball. All of a sudden, the defense collapsed, and then she realized, hey, I can just turn and take a short jumper in the lane. Welsh up to 12 points now. Peterson will let fly from distance. It was right on line, but short.
Good closeout right there by the Old Abes. Shaw back in.
Abes can tie it with the 3. Now it's Superior playing some zone defense. Inside off the glass, Jordan Peed.
Great flash by Peed in that zone, found the open gap. Good look by Schroeder to find her inside.
Abes have made it a 1-point game. Stratton up top.
Good awareness that time by the Old Abes to realize they'd gone to that zone.
Zenkowski, it's knocked away. Peed has it. Now she'll slow it down a bit. Good hands by Schroeder to knock that ball away. Shaw wanted the ball on the left side. Now she'll bring it up. Beglinger. Knocked away, but into the hands of Raina Welsh.
We talk about somebody keeping a team in it. Raina Welsh for the Old Abes.
Raina Welsh coming up big. The junior has 14 points. Abe's back in the lead by 1. Zenkowski from distance, got it.
Well, she's been trying to drive it, try to take it to the hoop. She just realized that Schroeder backed off a little bit that time, left her open. She just drained it.
Zenkowski up to 10 points now. Spartans by 2. Pede had a look, but then a good closeout by Mannion. Shaw on the drive, lefty, no, Welsh, rebound, no, Welsh again, count it, and the foul.
Wow, Welsh is working so hard inside.
Raina Welsh up to 16 points.
And she's got to be double digits on rebounds, too.
Foul goes on Eva Peterson. Welsh trying to complete the traditional three-point play, and she does.
And they'll give her a quick break here.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a quick break, just enough to get her breath and
yeah, she's been a tough matchup
have
all
a
night.
beverage and get right back in. Abe's by 1. And right away, Spartans go inside, but Peterson can't connect.
Good job by Adams with the board that time.
Schroeder clears to Shaw. Now back to Schroeder. Pede in the corner.
Trying to
Pede
draw
on the
that
drive. He goes Beglinger, puts up a tough shot and
Good
hits.
look, yes. You're right, a tough look. Then Superior is going to use a timeout here.
We will step aside as well. We're back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Enjoy the benefits of business banking at Security Financial Bank with several options to fit your business. Learn more about business banking at sfbank.com. Old Abes have regained the lead. 42-39 is your score. Just over 11 minutes to go. Second half. Zenkowski to bring it up for the Spartans. Stratton picks up the dribble, clears to Peterson. Peterson down the lane. They're going to say the foul was before the shot.
It's against Schroeder there. Speaking of Ashlyn Schroeder, we'll give a shout out to her grandma who's watching tonight in Marshall, Minnesota.
Ah, Marshall, Minnesota, Southwest Minnesota.
There it is.
Yeah. Open look up top. That three-pointer, no that time by
Good
Stratton.
rebound.
Oh, and a steal from behind, Ava Mariotto.
Yeah, Adams didn't see her coming in behind.
Mariotto down low to Zenkowski. She
Stepped out of bounds.
on the line.
Good defense that time with Schroeder.
You know, there's another Marshall, Minnesota connection. Reyeshaw's brother, Mackay, plays at Southwest Minnesota State. He's a sophomore over there.
Boy, he was sure fun to watch when he played here, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Just boy, he could go 0 to 60 in a couple seconds.
Blink of an eye, he was fast.
Palmier in the lane, trying to clear herself. Gets it to Pede. Tough shot in traffic, but Pede will go to the line.
Yeah, the Abes are getting those drives. They've just got to figure out when to pull up for that jumper instead of taking into so much pressure. And sometimes they've been smart about that and kind of pulled up, pull a little jumper. A little better this second half.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Sparks, because a number of the Abes have done that. They've been on the attack, and I think as the season goes on, I think you'll see them do a better job of just maintaining the spacing on the floor, getting to those shooting areas, and the person with the ball needs to make those good decisions of, okay, when do I keep going? When do I pull up, shoot it myself?
Yeah.
And when do I dish it?
Yeah, and Jordan Pete's a great example of that. She's one who can pull up anywhere.
Steal Palmier, 4-2.
Great defense.
Abes have stretched it out to a 7-point lead after falling behind by 3.
Palmier's
Zetkowski on the take. No, but she tips it to Peterson, who can't finish.
Yeah, Pete took it away.
Abe's on the push, down to Schroeder
what a pass.
for the layup.
Great look by Palmier.
Another timeout taken by Superior. We'll step aside as well. Back with more on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one.
Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Abe's by 9 after finishing on that nice fast break bucket.
Yeah, going back to that fast break, that's one of those where, as a coach, you're going, no, 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 no. Oh, great pass.
Abe's trying to push a little tempo here. Here's Schroeder going the bounce pass to Welsh. A lot of traffic down there.
Too much, you're right.
Zetkowski back for Superior. Spin move in the lane and the dish.
Traveled, I thought, on that one,
Starstead passes on the 3
gets the
roll.
Yeah, I thought she I thought she traveled there on the perimeter.
Yeah, a little bit of a shove, but I think she got that dribble down, and official said play on. Abe's with the ball, leading by 7. Inside, Raina Welsh, no. Back tap by the Spartans into the hands of Welsh. They rotate it. Schroeder, open look.
Just a little long. Yeah, those threes will be there tonight if they can start draining them.
Spartans get it down low. Starstead can't finish. Rebound Welsh. Ahead to Shaw. Inside, Jordan Peete. Counted in the foul.
And just like that, she had 5 the first half. She's already up to 13 now the second half.
Abe's doing a really nice job on that secondary break.
And I talked about at halftime here about Jordan Peete being the X factor the second half, and so far she's kind of taken that on.
13 now for Jordan Peete to go along with 17 from Raina Welsh. Good 1-2 punch tonight for the Abes. And on cue, there's Welsh. No, Welsh again.
And one.
And another and one.
Well, Welsh just keeps missing the putback so she can rack up the rebounds, I guess. Boy, she might be a 20-20 gal tonight.
I played with a guy in high school, all right? He was a little bit undersized height-wise, 6'2", but he went about 225. He was a big, strong guy, and of course his name was Pete, and our coach would call him Repeat, claiming that the only reason he got double-digit rebounds, he was rebounding his own missed shots. And every once in a while, the coach would adjust his rebounding totals. My buddy is still mad because he thinks he should be higher on the career rebounding list.
Yeah, you got to count all those.
Well, right. And it was the coach's wife doing the stats. So he was revising his own wife's stats, if you can believe that.
Well, good help right there on the old Abes on that backdoor cut. Tipped it out of bounds. Just under 8 to play here.
Boy, Abes have pushed this out to a 12-point lead. And that's after Superior had gone up 36-33. Also led 39-37.
Another steal.
With the steal. On the push. Layup. Good. Cora Graham.
Good job running the floor.
14-point lead for the Abes. And Spartans trying to get back into this one and do it without their leader on the floor, Chloe Zenkowski. That shot's no good. And Jordan Pede has 2 more. It's a 16-point margin.
Well, you said it, Brado. She's on the bench. You've got to make something happen. And that's exactly. She's trying to get checked back in, but you know, like you said, you got to make hay when she's out.
Peterson on the drive. They'll get the
on the floor
foul on the drive, and now Zenkowski will finally get to check in along with Tara Stratton.
Well, and who comes in for the Old Abes?
Ashley Schroeder, yeah.
Yep,
So
anytime, you bet.
Yeah, you get the defensive stopper out there as well. Abes by 16 with just over 7 minutes to go. Zenkowski into the corner. Here's Mannion. Runs into traffic. Zenkowski clears it. Myrato, no. Welsh, another rebound.
Great job of rotation right there with the Old Abes.
Shaw into the corner to Pede. Pede will bring it back up top.
She's got lane.
Pede on the drive. Goes glass for 2 more.
Welsh and Pede this half. They just have no answer. Doing a great job, those two on the offensive end.
Another timeout by the Spartans. We will keep it here and tell you that Castle Insurance, based in Eau Claire, is your local independent insurance provider. By being an independent insurance agency, they represent many of the finest companies in the industry to get you the coverage that's right for you. For all your insurance needs, you can depend on Castle Insurance. Sparks, an impressive second half for the Old Abes, and this is following a similar script to what Memorial did last Thursday down in Holman.
Well, you said it. You talked about how that Superior got up 36-31. The Old Abes used a timeout early here in the second half to kind of regroup. Since then, they've been on a 28-5 run to balloon this up to an 18-point lead.
Yeah, and they haven't really, at least from where we sit, doesn't look like they've changed a lot. They try to run that secondary break. They look to penetrate, and they've got a number of players who can do that. They go for kickouts. They try to get the ball inside to Welsh, and it's clicked for him.
Well, I think it's starting to wear him down. We talked about all night how the Old Abes go 10 deep, and he's got him in. He's rotating constantly, and I think it's starting to pay off here late in the game.
Here's Peterson on the drive. Goes glass.
Nice look right there for Peterson.
Eva Peterson has 11 points. Margin of 16, but Shaw gets all the way to the glass.
They are
no
just
help
slicing
defense
through
there,
that defense. Yeah. We talked about how many shots they've been getting in the paint. Well, now they're all starting to fall.
And Sparks, we talked in the first half about being in game shape. I think it's starting to pay off for the Abes. They look to be the fresher team, although dropping in that 3 is Tara Stratton. Trying to keep her team close. Margin, though, still 15. What Superior's got to do is string some stops together.
Yeah, the Old Abes can take their time here, run a little offense. Again, look for that good drive or into Welsh. There it is.
Shaw to Palmier. Or check that, Schroeder to Palmier.
Yeah,
I just like that action that they
running
ran
that
in that
weave.
set.
Yeah, they run that weave up top between those guards, and the Superior keeps switching every time, and they'll all of a sudden get that switch, and they'll be behind chasing, and that's when they go to the hole.
And all 5 players on the court are moving.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not staying in one place where it allows that help defense or allows them to seal the gaps. They are just penetrating those gaps and getting great looks at the rim.
17-point margin for the Abes. Just over 5 minutes to go. Zenkowski. Kick out. Corbett. Now Peterson. Good close out there by Pede. Myrato gets it knocked away.
Yeah, Pede tried to sneak behind there for a steal.
Peterson.
Might be a 3-second call. Oh, goes out of bounds.
And it's out
Again,
of bounds.
Great defense by Shaw. On the backdoor cut, she was ready.
Majorado cut back door, but as you said, Sparks, a good closeout by the Abes. Now some backcourt pressure by the Spartans. Abes in control, up double digits here, second half at home. Trying to start out 2-0 on this season. They'll be back here next Tuesday for a matchup with River Falls, and that's a good early season showdown as well. Between two of the teams picked to finish pretty high.
There it is again.
Schroeder to the hoop.
Well, it's been so nice, that little offensive wrinkle they put in, running that weave up top. Those guards know when to take it to the glass.
Schroeder now with 9 points. Knocked away. Majorado picks it up and then throws it over the head of Kira Corbett. Turnover will give the ball back to the Abes.
That's part of that fatigue, I think, from Superior. You know, their first game of the year. Kind of running out of gas here late.
The Dahlman Insurance Agency provides business, home, auto, and farm insurance throughout the Chippewa Valley. Contact Eric Knutson in Elk Mound or Wayne Dahlman in Eau Claire. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Rhea Shaw all the way to the hoop. Couldn't quite finish.
Yeah, it might have been a little too early for Fanning's liking, I think.
In the corner, Zenkowski for three. No, Schroeder the rebound.
Knocked away from behind.
And a reset opportunity for the Spartans. Peterson, no good. Rebound, Meredith Adams.
Another one.
And then a steal and a bucket for Kira Corbett.
Now Superior is trying to pick up full court. The Old A's will get another couple of good looks, I'm sure, here. But again, if they have patience, it's down to 3 minutes. And I think this is where Coach Fanny's going to have a little chat about, hey, slow it down, run some clock, run that weave. We're up big. We just can use the clock now.
At the line, Ashlyn Schroeder. She's got 9 points. And some solid defense on Chloe Zenkowski.
Yeah, she's only got 10 tonight. I mean, she's going to get her points. But if you can keep her under control like she has tonight, that's a good night on defense.
Schroeder into double figures now with 10.
She's a little short.
Offensive rebound
Bring
for
that
the
out.
Abes, and they can reset.
Yeah, just reset your offense now. Run some time here. There you go. Good decision.
Shaw passed on the three. Pede probing. Now Palmier. Under 3 minutes to go now.
Yeah, no hurry. No hurry at all. Up 18.
And nice for the Abes, too. They've got just about everybody on the court who can handle a basketball.
Yeah, right now they really do. You know, for sure they got that 4-guard set. You know, right now Adams is running inside, but again, this is just real smart offense now. You're up 18 late in the game.
But some pressure defense forces a turnover. They say last touch by Jordan Pede. So Spartans will get it back and a chance to cut into this 18-point lead, but time is definitely not on their side.
Yeah, that possession took a whole minute off the clock here late in the game.
Majorado loops it to Stratton.
Old Abs will switch every screen now, just trying to prevent that three. That's the only way they're going to get back into this.
Zenkowski inside Peterson in traffic, and they're going to get the foul on the Abes. It'll stop the clock with 2:04 left.
Yeah, Palmier on the foul, looks like.
It's 4 fouls on Lydia Palmier.
Beglinger will come in.
She'll stay in as Meredith Adams checks out. Eva Majorado to throw it in for the Spartans. Loops it to Stratton.
2 minutes to play.
Majorado, corner three is no good. Shaw the rebound. Shaw gets fouled up high by Peterson. That'll be the 6th team foul on the Spartans, so it's a non-shooting situation.
I'm sure if Coach Fanny's kind of asking if that was like a little more intentional since she reached out in the open court. But doesn't get the call. Like you said, 6th team. Oh, nice play on the inbounds there to Schroeder.
Ashlyn Schroeder the finish.
Great look inside by Jordan Peed.
Schroeder with 12 points. The lead is 20.
That's be a jump ball.
And Zenkowski gets tied up by Ashlyn Schroeder. So the held ball is going to give possession back to the Old A's. Schroeder and Palmier will check out, and they get a nice hand from the Old Abe faithful. Remember, this is a 1-point game at the break.
Yeah. The Old Abe's just warmed down in the second half and converted on stuff in the paint. We talked about it at half. They just weren't getting those to fall.
Pressure in the back court.
Good job by Shaw pulling back away from that double team.
Knocked away, but last touched by Corbett.
Yeah, when they dribble up that sideline, they want to pull back away from that double team so it creates space to look over it. And she found Peed, which got the ball across half court.
Under a minute and a half to go here from the Eagles' nest. Old Abe's up by 20. Looking to start this season 2-0, and they are well on their way. Shaw will launch from distance. It's short. Rebound to Corbett. Peterson passes on the three, and a good closeout. Abes have defended well against some pretty dynamic offensive players in Peterson and Zenkowski.
Oh, absolutely. You got 11 for Peterson and only 10 for Zenkowski.
Peterson, no. Rebound Corbett, who's giving the Spartans some good minutes.
Beglinger on the foul.
Corbett playing in the front court at 5'8", but plays bigger than that. She'll head the line, the senior.
You know, you just look at that Old Abe scoring tonight when you had 20 from Welsh, 17 for Peed, 12 from Schroeder, 8, 6. And you go right down the line. They've all just contributed to help this become a game that just put away the second half.
2-2 for Kira Corbett. But under a minute to go here from the Eagles' nest. And a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, that was really physical. He ended up calling a jump ball, but that there was a lot of banging and feistiness there. Yeah, she wasn't real pleased with how she was double teamed and trapped right there.
So Zenkowski to throw it in. Mannion, Mirato will fire from distance. It's no good. Zenkowski, the rebound, no.
Another jump ball, probably. Nope, he got rid of it. Nice job.
Abes
drew the foul.
Really battling. Meredith Adams is
great job by Meredith
working
Adams
hard
right
down
there.
low. Yep.
Yep. She knew that they were going to come and try to double team and take the ball away.
So that's the 7th team foul. So we have a shooting situation here for the Old Abes. Substitution, Maggie Mueller will check in for Superior, a 5'6" junior. Lydia Palmier back in for the Abes. That foul on Kira Corbett, that's her 4th. Zenkowski quickly ahead. Mannion for 2. Time ticking away on this one. Abes really need to get it in, but they turn it over.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy here late as Superior's gone that full court pressure.
Peterson is fouled by Palmier. I thought they might get a held ball there. Instead, they give the foul to Lydia Palmier, and my math is correct. That's her 5th foul. So she'll head to the bench. Rhea Shaw goes back in.
Yeah, bring Shaw back in again to help bring that ball up against that pressure too. But a real nice game tonight out of Lydia Palmier.
Zenkowski, the rebound, clears it. Mannion, three-pointer is good. So the Spartans not quitting. They're on a 6-0 run.
But that'll end it.
And a layup to beat the buzzer for Aurora Woodford.
Woodford puts her 2 in.
Great finish by the Old Abes. and they win it by a score of 70-55. Eau Claire Memorial improves to 2-0 on this young season. And we'll have their game next Tuesday night from the Eagles' Nest, Big Rivers Conference action, as the Old Abes will take on River Falls. And that'll be a really interesting matchup between two of the teams that hope to contend here in the Big Rivers Conference this season. And we'll have that one for you on Zaleski Sports. Dave Sparger and I will be back here at the Eagles' Nest. Sparks, impressive second half by the Old Abes.
Yeah, it really was. It just seemed like everything in the first half they were doing was the right thing to do. But they just couldn't finish those shots. We talked about the shot clock being all in the paint and just couldn't get them to drop. Well, the second half, it just seemed like they settled in, took their time now all of a sudden on those shots, and they all started to fall. And once they started to fall, they just ballooned this lead up into 20 points before you knew it. So a great job the second half by the Old Abes of just making those shots, taking advantage of those opportunities.
Raina Welsh leading the way with 20 points. Jordan Peed with 17. Ashlyn Schroeder also into double figures tonight for Eau Claire Memorial. But it's a 70-55 win. Abes are now 2-0. Spartans dropped their first contest of the season. Coming up next is the the post-game show brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team. When you experience any sports-related injury or issue, you can count on prompt, proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete at Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and Western Wisconsin. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine post-game show coming up next right here on Zaleski Sports. All right. All right, welcome back to the Eagles Nest Eau Claire Memorial, defeating Superior tonight. Head coach Brandon Fanning, let's start with you. You're up 1 at the half. They go on that run to go up by 5, and then you guys go on that real big run. What was the key for you after falling behind early in the second half?
I thought we started to defend a little better in the half court, stopped taking chances, kept people in front. Then offensively, got the ball in a little bit better place. I thought we took a lot of early shots and tried to make a lot of plays for ourselves where we kind of let the offense work for us in the second half, and we're able to go on a run. Obviously, we got a lot of transition there, during a stretch, and that really helped us kind of pull away.
One of the things Coach Sparger and I talked about during the game is it looked like you had that one game under your belt. Do you think that just that one game experience helped you?
It definitely helps, right? That first game jitters, right? That you can get out, right? We didn't play all that great at home, and so for us, I think we kind of, knew what we needed to do. It took us a little longer than I would have liked to, it to, but we got it done.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. We'll see you again next Tuesday when you guys host River Falls.
Awesome.
Congratulations. We'll see you then. All right, Jordan Pete, Raina Welsh. Raina, let's start with you. Kind of a monster game for you. You had 20 points. How many rebounds? Did I hear 24? You had a lot. But did you expect a game like this against a talented team like Superior?
I think there was potential going in. We played them last year, had a good run last year against them. And I think we just we didn't know a lot about them. They haven't played yet. So I think we came into this game just focusing on our game, and I think it really paid off. So.
Yeah, Jordan, talk about, it just looked like watching your team tonight, it looked like you had any number of players who could light it up at any one time. And then, like Coach talked about, you guys really started playing defense, and it kind of seemed like your offense picked it up after that. Is that how you saw it too?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everything started on defense. So when we were able to get stops, we were able to run in transition, get those easy points. And then when the offense gets flowing, it's just everybody is looking to score. And it's great. It's great to see everybody put up points on the board.
Now you get a little time off for Thanksgiving, but then a big one next week when you play River Falls. What do you guys need to work on between now and then?
I think keeping the flow we had in that second half, keeping that going the whole game. We had a little lull in the first half, so I think sticking out for the whole game, keeping it steady, that'll really help us.
You guys had some nice fan support too. It's got to be nice to be at home after opening up on the road.
Yeah, we have so many fans this gym, so much good energy, so that always helps too when we got our friends and family here cheering us on.
All right, and we will see you here next week when you guys host River Falls. So Eau Claire Memorial improves to 2-0. They will open up Big Rivers Conference play next Tuesday right here at the Eagles Nest against River Falls. For my color commentator Dave Sparger, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from Eau Claire Memorial.
I'm Jordan Pede. And I'm Raina Welch. And we're in the house.
Awesome. Nice job, you guys. We'll see you.